What's up, YouTube? Back at it with another video. We got Low Lights versus Emmanuel Hudson. Ocho, whatever the fuck this nigga name is. I just know he be on his other channel and shit. That like they be like doing some weird shit. I remember when we was in the playoffs, since my OKC Thunder was in the playoffs. I remember he was with some weirdo shit. So I ain't really fucking with him, but I'm gonna be like very like biased on this shit. So I'm not gonna really give a fuck about each other. But I fuck with Low Light, so that's my dog. I fuck with him. He very entertaining than a motherfucker. So we about to get this motherfucking watch. Like, comment, subscribe. It all comes a long way. And I appreciate y'all just tuning in and watching this video.
In the event it was fake, I posted it to the least serious website because no lives are being lost based on that post. Either way, real or fake, the video would garner traction, which would increase followers. More followers equal larger brand deals. Understood? So we already know who we're dealing with. It really and truly wouldn't surprise me, though I'm not accusing you of it, but it really wouldn't surprise me if you are buying views and you are using vanity metrics such as followers or subs and viewership that is inflated to equate to, as you stated, larger brand deals, i.e. the prize pick deal that you have in every single last one of your video. That wouldn't surprise me. So Emmanuel Ocho and I have had a back and forth over the past couple of days, and boy, has it not worked out in his favor at all. Quite frankly, I do believe you should have just avoided talking to me because you look like an idiot. However, for those who need a little bit of a backstory, if you are employed or just not on Twitter that much, quickly.
I'm the employed one. I don't be on Twitter, so you're definitely talking about me.
A few days ago, ESPN, they laid off a few people. Emmanuel Ocho, he decided to comment on this, understandably so, because he is in the space. From there, some knucklehead decided to leave a comment saying they need to get rid of your ass, even though he's not, he's not employed by ESPN. And his response was to brag about SpeakEasy, the platform that he claims that he formed and the numbers in which they produce over the past 28 days. From there, many people like myself started to acknowledge like, hey, brother, and he got community noted on this as well. Hey, brother, are you flexing about a platform and a channel and saying that you formed it? And then I also insinuated because of the watch time.
And what do he mean formed it? He mean like he made it into like what it is now, or he talking about like he did something to get it?
Hours, which is relatively low for the amount of views that he is receiving, that I'm not gonna lie, he may be purchasing views. Now, I want to be fair to him.
Not respected. You gotta grind to get that shit up. Why the fuck? And you that famous, nigga? You can't get niggas to come and watch your shit? Nigga, you shouldn't be doing that shit. You better go invest his property to get someone like that, dog.
Emmanuel Ocho and friends, I'm not aware if you all purchase views or not. However, anyone who's been in a space who has any level of experience, when you see watch time that low for a viewership number that high, it is a bit off to say the least. And I'm gonna be honest with you, after the interaction that Emmanuel Ocho and I had over the timeline, it may even give even further credibility to why some people may believe that he has purchased views or not. But we'll get onto that later on. From there, Ocho eventually had to basically address everybody kind of asking, hey, how did this channel randomly get 2.6 million subs? And what exactly is going on with the other numbers?
I did not buy the SpeakEasy channel. I did not have to buy the SpeakEasy channel. Once I left Fox as part of my...
I think he bought some views or something like that. Had to be, because the time, like, what is like 8.1 views and the watch time, it'd be closer to 7 to 8 if it's like that many views, you know what I'm saying? Or at least close to that. I'm believing so. So I'm gonna go ahead and still be biased about it, but I don't know. It kind of looking sucks, bro. If you buy your shit, it don't make no sense because you're that famous and rich. You feel me? Seeing you already be able to, accumulate that type of viewership and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's 2.6 million views. So like,
settlement, it was y'all go ahead and run me this channel because it's going to lie dormant, just like the current Speak for Yourself channel is sitting dormant on YouTube. Now, y'all at home, you don't build a car. You buy a car that's already been built, because why would you build a car if you could buy a car? I'm not going to apologize for acquiring a channel that has since allowed me to gainfully employ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 individuals off camera, of which are my close friends.
So that's what he's saying. However, I personally still had a lot of questions about the viewership and the watch time, so I made a video. And from that video, they have now given me not 1, but 2 responses and a whole bunch of back and forth from Emmanuel Acho and myself on the timeline. And you will now see, based off of the interaction that Acho and I've had, as well as these clips I'm going to show you on their streams, why my response is going to be what it will be in this video.
Easy Crew and every single family member. Acho, people love to hate you.
And I'm going to say this on some shit, though. This motherfucker, this nigga, I don't like. He don't have an opinion. This nigga's a fucking sheep. I just don't like this nigga. He's remind me of light-skinned niggas. Like, he just be on his knee sucking dick. I'm gonna keep it bug. Like, bro, he don't have opinion. Like, he just be on some weirdo shit. Like, bro, weird.
Something random.
I love it.
Quote, the low lights spent time out of his life for a 30-minute vid to shit talk to SpeakEasy.
Wait,
if
really?
that don't speak volumes,
That's
we
amazing.
love the ops. Yeah, somebody sent me the video today.
Somebody made a 30-minute video hating on SpeakEasy?
On you specifically talking about
This nigga too, nigga oval ass head, clown nigga, bro. Bro be bitch shit, bro. Swear to God, bro. I ain't be cussing, bro. I do not like this nigga too. This nigga and this nigga. Cause I remember OKC was in the playoff. Bro just being weird as fuck. Like, just weird shit. Like, bro, have your opinion, gang, for real.
Not on us. Hate you specifically.
And what were they talking about?
So
You.
essentially, the guy gets on and he's like, Acho said this about the channel and how he formed it, but he really didn't. He needs
How
to
many
give
views
credit
did
to. When the dude sent it to me, I think it was at like 18,000. He's got like 100,000
My thing
subscribers
is,
on his
when does
channel.
Acho ever
bro.
say he built
Yeah.
the platform from scratch?
He never said that.
He never said that.
I like being hated.
All right, that's lit.
I
People
don't-
are just
I
mad
don't
at you for
mind
making a
it
good
either.
business decision. And then you
kinda
remember
nice.
there's a lot of people that are never going to be
Yeah, I
successful.
saw like Asante Samuel Kane. Yeah, people are weird, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, stocks by.
So that's all that they said. A couple of things, like I said, I'm gonna make this very, very quickly because I think that Emmanuel Acho and friends have really decided to show their hand with a degree of ignorance. You have people out there who are supposed to be the host or people who should be properly informing you on what was or was not said, giving half-handed information. And from there, you ignorantly may say a few things because you're not informed about what's going on either. Before I even get to the view comment of what he decided to say, which again, I think is very revealing, a couple of things. A, in the video, I'm not necessarily saying anything of the sort about what you said and what it actually is and all that. Brother, the end result of it all is that you gave clarification about a channel that many people have been asking, where did this channel come from that had over 2 million subs? Majority of us, including myself, knew where it came from. And so it was very odd when you decided to randomly respond to someone out of the blue with a screenshot with the biggest number displayed was a sub count that you have quite literally little to no impact changing one way or another. So let's keep.
I'm gonna say this. He's playing more, and I don't know. Just thinking about it, I think the nigga just fucking bought the fucking channel like he said he did. He said it. He said he didn't motherfucking build the shit from the ground up. We already know that shit, bro. So we already say that shit. So if he bought that shit, he probably fucking bought views and shit. The fuck, like, it is what it is.
That in mind, you decided to convey and display that information to us without asking. Someone responding to that or someone asking questions, not only to the subscriber count and why exactly you're flexing it, but also the watch time number that is kind of sort of low for the amount of views that you receive, especially for the amount of long form content that you produce. Those are things that are very fair, in my opinion, especially because, again, you decided to publicly and let us in. You could have just said, hey, here's the views that I've gotten. You decide to throw all 3 of those numbers out there to everyone. Secondly, I think that it is very odd and also sensitive that people will sit here and claim that something is weird and then deem it as hating to comment and respond to something that you voluntarily made public. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it again, and we're going to have to make sure y'all bleep this out because I'm at a point now where I don't really give a fuck. If you think that it is weird for someone to ask a question about, hey, where did the subscriber count come from? Hey, why is your watch time so low for the amount of views that you get, as well as the amount of long form content that you produce? And yet you have a man that you're sitting next to that decided on his vacation to make a video talking about.
Hold on. Let's go back real quick on a tangent real quick. Hold on. This shit, I just seen. Damn. Hold on.
Long form content that you produce, and yet you have a man that you're sitting next to that decided on his.
Okay, boom. Check this out. This was just funny to me. 2 weeks ago, 100K, 106, 159. You feel me? That's that. Then 2 weeks. How the fuck that shit 12? And you talking about the FIFA Cup? You know that's gonna get you like views. You feel me? And like 200K dipped all the way from 12K. You feel me? Then go from 12K to 53K, and the low down probably hiding the other one. This is probably looking. I think the nigga fucking bought this shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And then look up here. How you come from 53K? Then who cares about Stephon Diggs' gay to 143K in 9 days? That's the same day y'all dropped that. Then there's another same day, 65K. Like they shit dip and then go up. Like it look weird as hell.
Vacation to make a video talking about allegations with no basis behind it. Brother, you made a 10-minute video about allegations and had no information backing it at all because you're not.
Yeah, he a scumbag. Cause I remember this same guy with that Joyce Taylor situation too. I don't think he the best of the best, I say.
In the room with either one of these individuals in private. And yet you think that is fine. Someone asking about analytics that you made public, that's a bridge too far. That's deemed hating. But you going out of your way to talk about a allegation on your vacation from two individuals that you know nothing about what they do behind closed doors, that's not odd. But people commenting on what you decided to make public, now that's hating. Okay. Also, I think that it is just, I guess, comical or just witty banter that Emmanuel Acho goes on the timeline and starts trashing Nightcap, the man who built that platform, also built the one that you're on right now. So I think, hey, that's odd. But overall, though, it is ultra sensitive for you to sit there and default, oh, he's just hating because he's commenting on something that I decided to do or say, when quite literally, that's all you do.
And I'm gonna say my 2 cents too. In the space, I say like entertainment or anything, black motherfuckers, like black people as a whole, they don't stay together. I say if a nigga got an opinion about some shit, nigga got a motherfucking problem about that shit. If a nigga like is anything, I just don't understand that shit. Niggas gotta stay together. That's why I say black motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers ain't sticking together. They ain't black African Americans. They black motherfuckers. They gotta stick to your ass where they at because they don't want to help nobody. They don't want to do nothing. They just feel like, oh shit, gotta get handed down to them, and they can say how they feel and how they want. It's like, bro, it's all about, you gotta, respect everybody, you gotta contribute to everything, and this shit like that I just never understood or like.
On your platform. Again, that's fine. That's how people make content, commentary content. All that is cool and dandy. I find it just very odd, however, as soon as the criticism or speculation or whatever you want to say, when the content gets changed in your direction, it's labeled as unwarranted. It doesn't have any basis behind it because it's nothing more but just hate. Third and more importantly, though, to the gentleman who's talking about you made a good business decision and they just don't like the fact that they'll never see level of success. To you, sir, you openly admitted you had a YouTube channel that's been stuck at 60,000 that you have not been able to monetize. Respectfully, shut the fuck up. You have no idea what success looks like on this degree from your own bare fucking hands. You don't fucking know. So respectfully, shut up, nigga. And to Emmanuel Acho, the fact that you said, hey, how many views did it get? And then he told you 18,000. And then your response effectively was just brush it off and tell him to get his views up. Brother, in 21 hours, you have 20K on this video, 20K on this one. In the video in question, you have 20K as well. 74, great video, but then 16 and 86. 12K on this video. 69 is much better. 21 on this video. 69 much better. 58, 43, 13, 40, 45. Congrats. Got a video over 100K. The irony of you telling me to get my views up when the video that is in question on my end did 92,000 in 14 hours. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And the crazy part about it is, if I uploaded a video that had 18,000 within 16 hours, that would be about an average video for you. So telling somebody to get their views up when that is quite literally on pace with most of your fucking videos is outrageous. But the video didn't get 18K. Got 18K within the first hour or two. And matter of fact, let me make sure you understand what I'm saying, because most of you all, again, you're not really a content creator, brother. You cop the channel from someone else. You don't know the space enough to know what you're talking about. But just in case you need a little bit more understanding, sir, the video in question that we're referring to, brother, the video did 18,000 views in the first hour and 20 minutes. In 2 hours, it did basically 30,000. What you do in a day or two and where your videos tend to get stuck at, I do within the first 2 hours of me uploading a video. Let me take it another step forward. The best video that you've uploaded from a viewership standpoint in the last 10 uploads is around probably 85,000, around 90K in a full day's time. That is your best, what we would call in the industry, a 1 out of 10. If I uploaded a video and within 24 hours, the video got around 85 to 90,000, that would be a 10 out of 10. That would be my worst video that I upload. So effectively, your best would be my worst. What you average, it would be a disastrous day for me. What you average would be a disastrous day for me. You going around flaunting and bragging about numbers, as you have done not only in that clip, but you've done before, really all this week, because now you're bragging about live.
So we could say that the nigga Ocho is a fucking hater. Like, bro, you's a fucking weirdo, bro.
Stream numbers that are inflated because Nightcap, they're on a break. But have at it, brother. You're bragging about numbers that truly are not really much to brag about. 8 million views in and of itself is a great number until you realize that you upload over 130 long form content in 28 days. You're mass uploading. Never in my life would I ever get to the point where I'm uploading north of 100 pieces of content within a month's time and only get 8 million views. That would never happen to me. Never. Again, these are things in which you don't give a fuck about. You just want volume because you're just trying to get as many views as possible because that's the structure in which you exist in. Everything is vanity to you. That's the reason why when he sat there and told you the numbers, you just thought you can little bro me and say, oh, well, get your views up. The irony, my views are better than yours. I upload probably a 10th of the amount of content that you upload, but my viewership is not a 10th of the amount of views that you get. And if I combine my two channels together, my viewership is damn near the exact same as yours. That's the reason why I know your watch time hours don't really add up at all.
It's because we would put like the ether thing behind it.
Okay.
He told me he was gonna do this. He warned me before the show he was gonna come at dude that came at you like last night. So SpeakEasy, I'm tired of certain people. And when I say certain people, I mean a man named Chris, aka.
And see how y'all already talking, bro. That's why I do not like this goofy ass nigga. Just like a clown ass nigga. Like, I just don't understand that shit. Like, nigga's just a fucking weirdo.
Hey, the lowlights on YouTube. You got so much to say for somebody who has 100,000 subs and has built nothing. You had a good pie with Agent Zero, 00, and that's all you're known for. And seeking on the other people's success. And you have said in your 30-minute video that the SpeakEasy has to pivot their content. But what you need to pivot from that fuck ass neckbeard and pivot your content, because the only time you get views is when you had a pie with Agent or when you talk about content that's not yours. And that's from Central Cast.
So, my name isn't Chris. I don't even know where that came from. I don't know how he got that information. But Emmanuel Acho platforming incorrect information. We already know that's a commonplace thing. And if you don't know about it, I'll talk about it later. But very, very commonplace. But to address this, yes, I've had not one, but two highly successful, more successful than this fucking platform with Agent. However, I was creating content before that. I've been creating content for over a decade, and my most successful videos were on my other channel where I gained over 300,000 subs, and I have several videos that have hit over 1 million views. And all of those videos are talking about nothing more but basketball. But the bigger reason why I decided to show that clip is so you can understand why I'm going to pivot in the direction in which I'm going to. But more importantly, you also have to acknowledge the fact that anybody in their right mind would even dare believe to sit there and talk about a subscriber count when the nigga openly admitted that he inherited the fucking channel is nuts. It is fucking nuts. Now, with that being said, I want to be fair to Emmanuel Acho and friends. You all didn't say that. It was a supporter who said that, right? That was a super chat that you were reading. Matter of fact, I take that back. I said supporter. That's actually a dick sucker, because only a cock-sucking loser would ever in their life spend money to talk crazy shit to somebody else that he does not know, especially when the crazy shit.
He ain't nothing saying nothing motherfucking wrong. He say only motherfucking facts. The nigga who fucking sent that chat, fucking gay as a bitch. You feel me? Just let me repeat that shit. Nigga weird as fuck. Cause like I just don't understand like the logic in that shit. Like, bro, you fucking weird, bro. Like, and then the nigga who reading this shit, you fucking more weird, bro. Just weird as fuck.
That he's saying is factually incorrect. Nigga don't even know my name, so I don't know why the fuck you would even entertain it. But again, Acho, you do like to platform incorrect information, so that doesn't really bother me. However, there are a couple of things in which I need to address, but more importantly, the biggest question that people always ask me about this is why? Why do you care so much? Why is this a part of the content that you're producing right now? And to be fair, this will be the last time I will address it, but the biggest reason why is because as someone who has created content for over 10 years, has done so independently, what I have now seen in the sports world from a YouTube standpoint is a bunch of people who are entering the realm just for the opportunity to make as much money as possible rather than actually providing quality content. The reason why this is a very big problem is because normally when a niche such as like children videos back in the day, when a niche gets oversaturated, YouTube and sponsors normally eventually catch on to nefarious.
All right, I'm about to finish the rest of this shit tomorrow. I'm gonna drop the second part to this, so this is part 1. But I ain't gonna put in the comment. I ain't gonna put like part 1.